Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm super excited because I'm going to be doing a video in collaboration with my friend Winter. She's here on YouTube and she's also on Instagram. I'm going to leave her name right here. So she pretty much picked all of my makeup and she also shared all her techniques with me. By the way, you guys are crazy. I got a lot of direct messages on Instagram about my latest YouTube video. You guys said it was funny. You guys were embarrassed for me because of what I did in high school, but in a good way, like embarrassed, girl, but it's okay, don't worry, it's fine, I can live with it. So she says, go in with your skincare, blah blah blah, let it absorb and dry up, then apply your primer. Okay, apply your primer. While that sinks in, finish your eyes. Okay, so let's do primer first. For primer, she chose the Colourpop No Filter Primer. This is supposed to be a mattifying primer. I don't think it's too mattifying. It's like a really soft matte. It's nothing too aggressive. Again, this is by Colourpop and it smells so good. I'm gonna let that sink in. I'm gonna start on my eyes. So I prime my lids with the P. Louise eyeshadow base, and I'm gonna use the Bare Necessities by Colourpop. Winter also chose this palette. Let me show you. How pretty is this? It has everything you could possibly need. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here called Hustle, just to set my lids and use it as a transition shade. Now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and I'm gonna focus it on the outer corner. I'm focusing this shade on the outer corner and doing circular motions to blend it. For the shimmer, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This is the shade Silky Teddy. Okay, here we go. Wow, that's super shiny. Okay, so I just finished my eyes, something simple, and eyeliner. I'm waiting for my glue to dry, and I'm gonna start with my face. So pretty much she said apply my foundation, and she chose the Juvia Blaze foundation stick, and she wants me to apply with a brush. I'm gonna use the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush. Just apply one of my lashes. I'm waiting for the other one to dry. Anyway, so I'm gonna continue with my face. I'm just kind of going over the outside of my face, make sure there are no streaks, and just make sure it's blended. Okay, then add cream contour. A little goes a long way, and do a section at a time so it blends easier and it doesn't dry down on you. Okay, cream contour. I'm gonna use the Uoma Beauty contour stick that comes with this contour and a highlight. I have the shade 3. This is really pigmented. I'm just gonna do a little bit, and like she said, just a section at a time. So I'm just gonna do this half of my face first. I'm gonna use this Real Techniques sponge. I think I can go in with a little bit more. And I'm going upwards. It's really important to do this upwards. That way it gives the illusion that it's lifting your face. With my foundation brush, I'm just gonna tap over it just to tone it down a little bit. Okay, so now concealer. For concealer, she chose the Benefit Boing Cakeless concealer. This is in the shade number 5, which I think it's a little too dark for me. not, I mean, it's not dark, but I wish it was it's a little bit brighter. So I think I'm gonna mix it in with a lighter concealer. To keep everything within the same theme, I'm just gonna use a little bit of the Juvia's Place concealer right here, just to brighten it a little bit, because and how do I blend my concealer with the sponge, with a brush? I'm gonna do a brush because we've been doing everything with the brush, and then I think if I need help, I'll use my sponge. Okay, where do I start? Wow. Wow. Who knew brushes were my friends? I really, really like my face. Winter is so talented. She is so good. By the way, she's a makeup artist. I'm not sure if she's self-taught or if she went to school, but she's really, really talented. She does makeup like on the side. I know she's going to school right now, but if you ever need your makeup done for a special occasion, hit up Winter. Like I said, add her on Instagram, add her on YouTube, check her out. She's really, really good at makeup. Okay. Let's see here. Do the same thing for concealer, then let it dry, then set it with your setting spray. Okay, this is the part that she's always telling me to do. She's always telling me, like, set your like your cream products with setting spray and then do the powder. And I'm like, I know I should try it, but then I'm a little scared. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, right? So I'm gonna use the MAC Fix Plus. Then she said, don't touch anything, just fan it out. Fan it out. Because she said, do not pat it with a sponge to avoid any lift up. Okay. Evenly, then after that, set it with your powders. I like to set the whole face first with my foundation face powder. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with my Bareminerals foundation powder to set the entire face. That's what she likes to do. So pretty much just set the whole thing. Oh my goodness. Before baking. Then set your under eyes and only leave it on till you're finished applying bronzer. Then dust it off and then bake under your contour lightly to clean it up. Okay. For setting powder, she chose the Milk Makeup setting powder. I've had this powder for a couple months already. I've been using it here and there. And it's not bad. But I don't know that I would pay full price for it. And I only say that because I did buy this on sale. Would I repurchase this again? No. Would I recommend it? Not really. I could recommend something from the drugstore that could probably perform the same and you save some money, you know. So for bronzer, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula palette. This is, and it was $15. And you get 2 butter bronzers, 2 butter blushes, and 2 highlights. So I thought it was a really good deal. And I really like it. And it smells so good. If you're lighter than me, these are probably going to be a little too dark for you. So just FYI. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean my contour. For blush, I'm gonna use the same palette and I'm gonna use this shade right here. This one is Apricot. These blushes have a bit of a sheen. It's not glitter, it's just, do you see that? It's kind of like a highlight, but it's a blush. So now that I'm done with blush, I'm just gonna clean up the bake down here. Okay, so she's suggesting I set my face one more time just to apply the highlighter. So for that, I'm gonna go in with the Pur Matte Mist setting spray. She chose this one for me to use. So this is supposed to be like anti-pollution mattifying setting spray with charcoal. So let's see. It smells good. And it's very, very nice. For highlighter, she chose the Wet n Wild highlighting powder. That's how you know I live in the hood. No, okay. This is my favorite highlighter of all times. This one, I mean, you can tell. It's so good and super cheap. I think it's like $4. So let's see. Okay. Whoa. For a lip liner, I'm gonna use the Colourpop BFF liner. I gave Winter a couple options for lips, but they were all lip glosses, and she chose all of them. So I don't think I'm gonna put all of them on my lips. So I think I'm gonna do the Rare Beauty lip gloss, and then a little bit of the Fenty Glow in the middle. And that's pretty much it. Not a single problem with my makeup. My face looks amazing. It doesn't look cakey. My makeup looks so good. It has not looked this good in a really long time. I really like her technique. I think I'm gonna practice it way more because this is amazing, and my skin feels really, really flexible. It doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel like it's heavy. I don't know if it has to do with the setting spray. I don't know if it has to do with the steps, but it is so, so good. I love it. And then, you know, these are the eyes. Super simple, super soft. And these lashes, oh, my favorite lashes right now. They're so, so good. They're from dng.glow.n.beauty. You guys have to check them out. Like I said, they just started their online store, and they're selling a bunch of makeup that you probably know about. Like they don't make the makeup, they just buy it. They're like an Ulta, you know, a Target or Ulta. They just sell the makeup. So these lashes are from them. They're in the style 40. Okay, so I'm gonna stop staring at myself, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.